Okay, trivia question. This is Fir Park Street. It's the address of which football stadium? Tough one, eh? Well. It's hashtag Lads42 time. Ladbrokes are on the move, coast to coast and everywhere in between. We're at all 42 SPFL grounds to meet the stars who make the magic happen on match day. Now, Motherwell have been champions of Scotland once back in 1931 when the manager was the legendary John Sailor Hunter. Hello, Sailor. Here's a quirky fact about Fir Park. The steel framework was already in place for the new main stand when one of the neighbours over there complained that a full-length stand would block out the sunlight to their house. It's the reason why the main stand is actually shorter than that original steel framework. Strange but true. What is it about Motherwell that makes it a community club?
The family. Family supporters come together for generations and generations, and it comes down to being a family club. Family members work here day in and day out. They come on match days, and that's the heart of this community.
The club's fantastic. It's a great place to work. Obviously been about a few clubs in my time, but Motherwell's one that even when I was playing, when boys come in from Motherwell, they always spoke very highly of it. And I think when you get involved in it, you realise it is a kind of family-orientated special place. There's not many people want to leave here.
Club DJ at Motherwell Football Club. How big an honour is that? Is that the highlight of your career?
Very much so. I work in banking Monday to Friday, so it wouldn't be hard. But I've been here for the last 5.5 years, and I got the job basically after submitting an email filled with lies and fabrications, truth be told.
What kind of lies?
That I was competent and good. And sadly that has been flushed out over the last 5 years, but well worth it. Best gig in the world. I think to have been a Motherwell fan and actually have the opportunity to play the songs every Saturday, to try and influence that crowd, because we can be quite loud when we want to be. It's an honour.
Last year, Motherwell's pitch was voted the Ladbrokes Premiership's pitch of the season. And Paul Matthews is the head groundsman here. Congratulations on that. How do you get it looking so good?
Lots of hard work, lots of hours, a wee bit of luck, a wee bit of knowledge, a bit of experience and backing from the club, which is crucial. And backing in all types of areas, resource, finance, understanding, just trying to create a good club culture whereby the pitch is used and not abused.
Who's been the biggest pain in the backside to deal with over the years? He knows the answer. I saw his lips moving.
Oh, I know the answer. In fact, I know the answers, not just the answer. No, listen, Motherwell as a club are very good, and I'm lucky in that respect. I've worked at other clubs, obviously. I worked at Rangers for 10 years. I worked at Wolverhampton Wanderers for 3 years. And like most clubs, it has its up and downs. You get on with some managers, you don't get on so great with other managers and coaching staff, and that's just how it is. It just depends where you are, and I'm lucky. I got lucky here.
In the early 60s, striker Ian St John was sold by Motherwell to Liverpool, and it was a transfer that was the catalyst for Liverpool becoming the club that we know today. The Saints' goals helped get them promoted. He scored the winning goal in the FA Cup final, their first FA Cup win, and he won 2 English League titles under the great Bill Shankly. Now the Saints' transfer fee funded the building of the main stand here at Fir Park, after he hung up his boots. He had a short time as manager here at Motherwell before becoming the face of ITV football as one half of the Saint and Greavesy duo. It's a funny old game, Saint. One of Motherwell's nicknames is the Steel Men, and you can see on the club badge they've integrated some of the architectural landscape of Motherwell's heavy industrial past. Now, most of the steelworks have gone now, sadly, but the losses galvanised the locals in Lanarkshire. For them, being hometown proud and having an identity is absolutely crucial, and that's where the football club comes in.
Well, since I've been 4-year-old, I've come to watch Motherwell. I was on my dad's shoulders when they won the cup in 1952, and I've been a fan ever since. Right through the Ansell babes, all through the bad times, all through the good times, and I'm still here yet.
I think it makes it special because we're all family and they all sound like that and they all act like that. And other than some of the other teams maybe have bigger crowds and they don't get together as much as the Motherwell guys, but they did in our day. The fans used to meet us up in various places and have fun, so it was really good.
What's the highlight then of being a Well fan?
You've got to say 91, haven't you? And going to places like Dortmund, Faroe Islands, Finland, places like that. It's brilliant when you get a little bit of success. It's all the more sweeter. It just makes it absolutely massive and well worth coming here.
Now I've got 10 grand in cash in my bag here. If you support Celtic or Rangers, I'll give you that 10 grand. There you go.
I'll give you 10 grand to make sure I don't. No thanks. No thank you.
Glad, well done. Correct answer. What a nice way to end this edition of #Lads42. You know what they say, all's well that ends well. And that's especially the case in Motherwell.